Let's do it like this. Oh my God. Like, okay, let's try this. Let's try it this way. So this is the first time me making a video like this. Apologize for doing it this way instead of through my desktop using the NVIDIA broadcast to hide all this stuff. I'm still working on this room. This is the room that I'm in. That's where my desktop is and all that. Is my future mini man cave room. Basically, that's what it is. And my new cat over here. This is Rosie, and she is a mess. She's really sweet, cute and cuddly. She's really sweet. Okay, so as the title says, I'm on the autism spectrum. I was diagnosed with it back in high school. I'm high functioning. I can work, talk, do all sorts of things. Shoot, you see my videos, I make them, right? So I'll tell you a little bit about that. So I have a thing for, like gear stuff, like uniforms, gear stuff like that. And so I have a part of one right here. I like military gear. Nothing wrong with that. I love wearing this stuff for work. It beats wearing jeans any day. I'd rather use jeans for like church or going somewhere nice or, somewhere decent. Pardon me. But, I like to wear this for lawn care. I like to wear this for work and stuff like that. I have like a bunch of military fatigue sets. So if that offends y'all, don't let it offend y'all at all. I can't serve. I wear it for work. And I'm a man of my word on that. So, and sometimes I wear it for cosplay too, if I'm headed to a con or something, with the 501st and Rebel Legion. So says the flag behind me. That's the official flag banner from last year. See? Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, so I like Star Wars. I like going to church. I love putting on epic firework shows. Y'all seen some of my backyard shows. I know this past 4th of July of this year was kind of meh. I'm sorry. My truck's transmission went out. It died. As in the torque converter went kaput. And those who know about Chevy pickup trucks, you know what I'm talking about, right? The torque converter fails, the torque converter lining goes bad. You got metal shavings being pumped through the transmission via the transmission fluid pump, and it just creates mayhem, right? So that's what happens. But that's okay. I got it fixed. It was a lot of money, but I did get it fixed. And anyway, so I love Star Wars, as you can see. This is a non-Legion ran shirt. This is a special detachment called Never Stop Fighting, basically. And so I'll show it to you on the back. I don't think y'all seen this shirt much, but so here is the logo here, and here's the group I'm supporting. So it says the shirt, and this is my TK ID for the 501st that I'm in, and this is my Rebel Legion Jedi name right here. And so here's the side and here's the back. So you got the big old says Never Stop Fighting with the big autism flag. Yeah, that's what's on it. And you're seeing the other half of the ABU top that I showed y'all. But anyway, and I also play the tuba, which is right here. I do. I play in the Baldwin Pops band down here. I've been playing with them for, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It'll be going on 16 years of playing in the Baldwin Pops band down here. We've had tuba players come and go, but anyway, I'll get sidetracked. But anyway, I'm Juddy Master Arden at TI18623, so says my shirt. But some other things, being on the autism spectrum has a lot of perks. It does. And it also has downsides too. And I'm going to talk about that too, plus some of the other interests that I also have on the side. Well, anyway, we'll start with the ups and downs of the autism spectrum. So the autism spectrum varies from one person to another. Now, I used to ask this question to my mom. I used to. And I told Mom, and I said, if I can't feel it, how do I know if I have it? I've asked that question a few times, and well, it's not something that it's how you act around other people. It's like how your body and your brain functions. It's all up in your mind basically, and how your body and how your brain. So I'm going to use something that I'm hoping does happen one day, and that's to be a father and a husband, or just a husband to a loving wife, that understands the autism spectrum. That also goes to the Church of Christ too. See, that's the other thing too. That's a plus. That has to be, but that's just me, okay? And so I spaz out. I spaz out. And I get super duper excited and everything, and I spaz out, and then and I'm like, and then I apologize right off the bat. I said, hey, I'm on the autism spectrum. I'm so sorry. I spaz out when it comes to certain things like this. I kind of get a little overexcited and maybe overstimulated, and then I click back into a normal self. I apologize right off the bat. And a lot of people understand that. Now, some people don't understand that, and that's okay. To those who don't understand the autism spectrum, I would encourage y'all to read upon it and learn from it. Now, I'm created by God's hand, fearfully and wonderfully made by God above, and I'm grateful for it, that I have a purpose here on earth. I'm still trying to figure out what my purpose is, but I think I figured out some of it. And I had a hard time making friends when I was in school because I was different and stuff like that. Rosie, watch it now. No. She's messing with the tripod. You are a mess. Come here. And I had a hard time making friends, basically. The teachers became my friends, especially when I was in high school. High school was okay. I just was trying to get by, and I got by. I was in marching band for 4 years. Loved every minute of it. Shoot, I still got my band uniform. I still got it. It's in the other bedroom closet. Hey, if you want to see it, I'll be happy to show it to you. I even do a special video of me just wearing it, just for the heck of it. How about that? But yes, it still fits. I had the pants altered a little bit so I could wear it to Comic-Con, like Pensacon. That's one of my favorite cons. I'll get to that about that in a minute. But anyway, so it varies. The autism spectrum varies from one person to the other. And some people don't like sound. They'll do this. They'll do that. It's too much. Okay, that's why you might see some kids out there that love fireworks shows. I'm going to use this as a big one, as a big example. Love fireworks shows. They love to see the booms and the crackles and the awesome colors and effects, right? Like I do. But some people can't handle the sounds, so they'll do this or put muffs on their kids' heads, on their child. But me, I can handle the sounds, but sometimes I've had it to where I've actually had to just wear my earphones a couple of times during band rehearsal, but I think because my nerves were kind of rattly, but hey, that happens. That's life. It's going to happen to you. But thankfully, it hasn't come down to that anymore. So I'm very grateful for that. But you know, it varies from one person to the other. I can't give you a whole definition, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm grateful that I'm not like other people. I really am. I'm blessed by God with many, many special talents. And some of them y'all already know, right? So, like, I'll use my backyard fireworks shows again as a great example. You can check it out on my playlist. I think they're titled Fireworks Shows or something like that. I like going down to OWA, down in Foley. I love going to OWA. Shoot, can't beat a free fireworks show. Usually when I go down there, I usually eat at the Groovy Goat. Why not? It's a great restaurant. And I tell you, I love their burgers. I get one every time I go down there. I do. And plus, I like to vlog around OWA. I tell people, hey, this is where this store is. This is where this store was. I like to show that to you. I know my videos about my Jedi series and that they're more like slideshow videos, but you got to understand, we get a lot of photos taken of us, so I can't really move around and stuff unless now I'm going to like a Comic-Con. I can do a lot more recording. You know, I'm a little bit more free roamage, you know, because we have enough of us to where I can actually do that. Now, when it comes to LFL events, like hockey games and baseball games and stuff like that, oh, I can't really do that because there's LFL regulations. That's why I put that in my description, you know, about me of this channel, my channel, just to tell y'all that, hey, you know, because I'm a 501st member. Yes, I'm trooping and making videos at the same time, but I got to be careful about it. I have to be, because that's the rules and regulations of LFL, especially at sports games. That's why we have handlers to help us with that. Now, if it's a non-LFL event, I use quotation for LFL event because I'm being dead serious about it, then there is a little more freedom of what we can and can't do. But I always try to do my best to stay within the Lucasfilm Limited and the Legion rules, and plus Disney's rules too, because, well, Disney owns Star Wars too. So I try to stay within that safety barrier. That's the thing. So I hope y'all like those videos, by the way. You know, they're my In the Life of a Jedi series. Shoot, I'm coming up with episode 50, which is going to be recorded next week on the 13th. 2 parades in one day. So y'all actually might get 2 events in one big video. I think that'd be really cool, huh? So that will end season 2. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But I'm going to go back to the autism spectrum and tell you a little bit more about it. Like I said, it varies from one person to another. It's kind of confusing, but you know, it's kind of, how should I say it? It's kind of hard to explain. But, you know, if you do a little research about the autism spectrum, you know, you can check out autismspeaks.com or something like that and learn about the spectrum, and you'll figure it out real easily. Oh, but I just like gear stuff. I like military gear. I like baseball pants. Y'all seen those videos, right? From July? Yeah, I mean, I like baseball gear, but I just like the pants. You know, the only time you might see me wear the full thing is to help a friend of mine kick off this Power Ranger baseball cosplay combo thing, which I'm going to try to get a hold of starting that next year, Lord willing. I'd like to. I picked the color I want. It's going to be the blue guy, because I'm going to do it right. I'm going to do the Easton pants with the blue stripe down the side, an Under Armour belt, baseball belt, and then a custom jersey. I mean, I'm wanting to support my friend with this. Am I going to wear that all the time? No. But I might wear it on the way to a con. You know, like, hey, check out this cosplay. It's pretty cool, right? I love cosplay, as y'all know. I'm going to show y'all some other stuff that I also like to, and try to get back to some of the stuff that I said I was going to tell y'all about. But in this box, to my left, your right, if you're facing the screen, is a custom Mandalorian. Picked out the colors. It's got to get, the paint's got to get ripped down. It's got to, the whole thing's got to get resanded. But I want to show you some pieces of it. So this is some extra material to go with that custom Mando here, all right? So there's extra cloth to practice on, like for weathering and stuff like that. This here is the cape for it. So I'm going to pull some of this out for you. It'll be easy for me just to pull it out while I'm standing up. So this is the cape. So it sits like this. Now I know I'm missing quite a bit of stuff. I'm missing the flak vest. My soft parts are at a friend's house from church, and she's working on getting sleeves added to the scrub top because that's required, and getting a flak vest made. It's going to be quilted and it's going to be white. So anyway, so that's what it looks like if you're curious about that. You know, a friend of mine up in Idaho, him and his wife, who's also in the 501st and Rebel Legion and Mandalorian Mercs, but I think they're 501st. Anyway, but they are, I think they are Rebel and Mandalorian Mercs. And this is the cape for that, for my custom Mando. So here is the helmet here. So this is the helmet here. I got to take my glasses off just to do this, okay? Ta-da! See? Okay. So this is my colors. I play a game called Warframe on PC a lot, and these are the colors that I use on my characters. It's always black, purple, and gold, and then another, color. Then you could go to like config B for the color and everything, and I go black and red with purple energy. But so that's how there's cushion in the helmet. So, but I'm planning on putting a fan here because there's air vents here to suck in air to blow into it like this. That goes in like this. And I'm also planning on putting a fan in here that blows air like this. So I'm actually, I'm hoping to place an order for a set of fans. One is to replace a set of fans for my TIE Pilot because one of the wires snapped off again. I fixed it 3 times and it already broke. But anyway, so a set of fans is going to go in here. I'm going to have a wireless mic in here, identical to the one that's in my gunner. That was in my TIE Pilot. I moved it into the gunner because I have a corded mic, and that's easier so people could hear the box. But a friend of mine that's in the Mercs and also troops with us in Delta Squad, he's going to help me get this completely like buttery smoothed out, and I mean smooth. There's still print lines in it. I mean, I like it the way it is, but for Merc approval, you got to make sure it's all D-line, and I mean like baby butt smooth. And there's like lines up in here. I mean, you can't really tell, but then if you get close like this, you can see the lines and stuff like that. But I give credit to my buddy. He did an awesome job. But for Merc approval, it's got to get redone. And the rest of it's in here. Just showing you some pieces of it. Here is the jetpack here. This is the jetpack for it. Oh, here's the cape in here. I want to show you, no, not the cape. I want to show you the comma. So, I do have the other stuff too. this is what you call a comma. So basically it goes around the waist, goes around like this. Figured I'd show you some of this stuff too when I'm talking about this. And you know, it goes like this. Okay, and then a sash goes over this. So basically it hides this. So it goes like that. Because I want to look good. I want to look different than everybody else. I even got the shoes for it. So I got the shoes for this. The judges might say something about this, but once I get the armor redone and repainted and everything, and especially the boots and stuff like that, well, not the boots, but the armor gets to get repainted. I want to see how far I get with the judges, and see what they tell me. And if I pass the minimum, I'm like, sweet, okay. And if they tell me to do this and this and this and this, I'm like, okay, just tell me what I need to do, because I'm scared to work on stuff like this. But, you know, there's a lot of perks to being on the spectrum, and that's one of them. Shoot, I'm a 501st guy. I'm a Rebel Legion guy. I'm hoping to be a Merc guy next year. I was really pushing for this year, but there's been some delays and stuff like that, so that does happen. But, you know, shoot, I mean, I love being on the spectrum, and I don't like it at the same time. But you know what? I'd rather love it and accept it, because that's how God made me, than don't like it. But I still don't like it. But for God's side, I'm gonna love it, and I'm gonna like it. Well, I'm going to show you some other stuff right quick. I'm not prepared to show you all this whole room again yet. But, so, like I said, I am a pyro guy. I am a firework guy. I love firework stuff. I'm a pyro guy. This stuff, my neighbor, she graciously helped me out for on the 4th of July. I'm grateful for it. This is, y'all seen this saber quite a bit in some of my YouTube shorts I've done. Like the Epic Jedi videos and stuff like that.
Power on.
I built this saber at hang on, I'll tell you, at South Alabama Comic Con. By a vendor booth called Laser Monkey Collectibles and Creations. There was a YouTube short video I made advertising my promo code to get a whopping 25% off, but I'm hoping some people placed an order for it. This is my very first NeoPixel. That is a put it together yourself saber. This is my very first lightsaber, believe it or not. This is a relic. I got this for Christmas, I think, in 2010. A 2010-2011 time frame. As you can see, the blade doesn't really work very good anymore. But I keep this as a prop to bring to cons, stuff like that. I even have Kylo Ren's over here. You know, see? Yeah. What I'd like to do is to get a cross-guard NeoPixel saber to go along with this. This is not a NeoPixel though. This is a Hasbro FX Black Series. I got it when I think The Last Jedi or The Force Awakens came out. Here's my other one. The batteries are... Oh, I thought there was no batteries in this one, but there is. This is actually my third saber here. The NeoPixel is my fourth. And the other two are fifth and sixth. They're hidden away. They're actually in my costume bin over here. Where they're at. No, wait. Yeah. the hilts are, well, the blades are in a bag, in a saber bag that a friend from church made me. But, you know, there are things about the spectrum that has its downsides and good sides, you know. And I love kitties. Rosie is such a mess. You want to say hi? She is a mess. She loves running everywhere, darting, climbing on stuff. I mean, she is a cooter bug. She's such a mess, right, baby? Yeah. She is a mess. Well, I mean, instead of tearing out everything to show y'all, I figured I'd show y'all some stuff. But anyway. Oh, and you're probably eyeballing this. I got this at Goodwill for like I think like $8-9 earlier November when I got them, I think, or was it October? Well, anyway, yeah, I think it was October. I think it was October. Time flies so much, right? You know, but so I got him. He actually works, but he's got a little hole here. I'm gonna have a friend of mine from church fix that, and he actually has a voice system in him. I'll show you that too, if you'd like. Where's the button? Where's the button? Oh, so you got to push his little button here.